Today we're gonna be looking at some of the worst rap battles ever. I think they're the worst ones I've heard, including I don't think I ever heard any this worse. Yeah, I mean any rap battles this bad and besides in online. Crazy. I've heard people who did rap battles too, that none could get this bad. Worst part is when they get so bad, they end up getting famous somehow. Don't even know how that's possible. Or even how that even works out. We're going to be taking a look at some of them. This one.
It's from a channel called Upcoming Rappers in Ireland. And it's kind of an old video, so I wouldn't be surprised if the two MCs that duked it out here are
I don't know if
touring
it's
with
as
Kanye
bad
West.
because
But regardless, this is their humble beginning, so let's watch it together.
60 seconds on the eyes.
oh my god.
Yaz gets off to an explosive start, really setting the ass-kicking tempo right away, calling her a dyke, going right for the throat. I'm also going to let you all know that for some reason they decided to rap battle at 8 o'clock at night as it's starting to get dark, and it's just going to get progressively darker throughout the video until it's just complete blackness and you can't see anything. So just prepare yourself for that. Also, their accents are extremely thick, which may make it difficult to understand them at certain parts, so make sure you have your Google Translate out and ready.
I don't think Google Translate will even work for that. I don't even think that's any language.
So the rhymes are awful. You can already see that. Waste, disgrace, you have taste, Woodman, your best smells.
I've never heard.
Just the longest build up to the most disappointing
insult. Is this purposely bad? I wonder that.
Smelly breath.
Do they make these rap battles so this bad on purpose just because they know if it's bad enough it'll somehow get friggin' popular? Oh my god.
Most of her lines don't rhyme, and the ones that she
does
my
god, that is horrible.
It sounds like my mom trying to do a rap battle with me when I was a little kid and going through that phase where I wanted to be a rapper.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Really scraping the bottom of the smegma barrel this time around. She's just insulting her chain. Plastic, spastic, it wants to be elastic. There's really not much to say to that. That line is so shitty, I think it speaks for itself. Here's my advice to all up-and-coming rap battlers, coming from the grandmaster of rap battling, me. If you can't think of rhymes to insult the person, don't even try. At least just make rhymes in general. It doesn't have to make sense either in any context. Touching my dick while I'm grabbing my nuts. Can't help it when I see those female butts. Just something.
Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They actually thought that was good? Are you kidding me?
Congratulations, you've now made it through one of Yaz's rounds here. There will be 2 more, so brace yourself, because that's only a small taste of the fucking train wreck that is her rhymes. And Tanita is a much better spoiler alert.
How bad is it gonna be?
My first rap battle, yikes, but I came out to fight and make this skank take flight. Maybe small, but it wouldn't mind. Like Yoda and they catch a load of him, super Nova. If you try to make
Come
here,
on.
make you feel small as a sea monkey.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's
He's
as good as
right. Why don't they just rap things that rhyme things that don't make sense? It would be a lot better. The stuff they're saying that does make sense is just awful. It'd be better if they just said gibberish that rhymed. It would be better. Oh. Oh, that's what she's doing too. See, at least this one realizes that. Oh yeah, I can just say gibberish. Oh, that's actually decent.
I understood about 6 words during all of this. Pretty much, she's rehearsed this a million times. You can clearly tell that she has said this to herself in the mirror for hours and hours until she perfected it. And it's still absolute
Oh my
horseshit.
god.
She's just quickly
This
having
is
mouth
freaking
diarrhea.
terrible.
It's not impressive. It's not good.
This is very awful. But now that was. This gotta be like. Oh, that's why it's got so little views. It's a good. It actually was way more decent than the other ones.
Versus, you're gonna sit here and embarrass yourself. No, I'm just checking my voicemail.
Here's like a round gas goblet.
I got put on loudspeaker so you can all hear. Hell, yeah. Hold on, that's another message. One sec till I go on to the next one. Right? Next one. Shania, start ringing me. I don't even know how to check my number. So go.
Ah, she's trying to call someone to friggin'.
This girl thinks she can rap. She's a fucking.
Oh, she was trying to call. Probably trying to.
And it was a horrible plan to begin with.
Yeah, she's
I guess
probably
she
trying to
wanted
call
pull a voicemail
someone
from her
to
mother
get
saying
rap.
She was a good rapper, so that way she had empirical evidence.
She's
that
probably
she
trying to
is
get
a good
rap
rapper,
verses.
But she hit the wrong voicemail initially,
Yeah.
and then she hit the wrong voicemail again. It says please
Yeah.
try again. You can hear it. She doesn't know how to use her fucking voicemail. She's a Neanderthal when it comes to technology. Wasting a whole bunch of time, and then she gets right
Yeah.
back on her saddle of shitty rhymes. You don't even know how to rap. You're a sap. Fucking calm down there, Tommy
Oh
Pickles.
my
Whoa.
God.
Rhymes like that. Holy shit. Maybe it's a little more difficult because I just don't understand the accents, and maybe these are good rhymes. I don't know. Oi, your rhymes come from the pooper. I swear to God, you're not super duper. Well, I guess that's more Scottish. I'm not good at accents.
Did you rehearse all that? I'm doing it on straight freestyle. Yeah, I'm doing it straight out. You're fucking like, yeah, hold on.
Oh my god, it's just terrible.
Calling her a dyke for the 3rd time and then resorting to the exact same rhyme for the 3rd time. Dyke,
Yeah.
Mike. It's brilliant. Truly incredible work. And I appreciate her determination here. She's not giving up on the awful voicemail thing. She's still going for it, so I respect it.
I'm for fucking real. Who is she? She can't see the deal. She rehearsed all that, said it so fast. Yeah, do you know what?
Oh, it was
She
still
had an
better.
earthquake. Yeah, do you know what? Because she was fucking
No.
running for her lunch break.
It's funny how it's like you notice when they actually do decent rhymes, they don't really get noticed at all when it's good. When it's good, but when it's bad enough, they'll get noticed. So I think some of them are just done bad on purpose.
I liked how the puppet mastered this abomination just staring at the stopwatch. Those seconds
That's
couldn't
my
count
opinion
down
anyway. I
fast enough
think
to
they
get Yaz
do
to
it.
stop rapping.
They do it badly on purpose. Some of them.
My God, you're looking good. If you're my one and only, I'd have to throw myself into the lake. I belong, because never seen you don't belong. Any music videos like the Bollywood movie.
That was about the cutest thing I've ever seen in a rap battle. Dude, just come on, guys. Can we be respectful here? It was like a kid at show and tell, but the kids wouldn't stop talking to each other when he was really passionate about what he was presenting to the class. Oh, come on, guys. Can I talk now?
Would be gone wrong. If we sent her in anyway, Tons, I'd be a liar. Let's see if you're a public party. I got a chance to Oprah about how your careers will never retires. And to me, it words is so rampant, your walking, talking, speech impediments. I can't stress that he's much he needs to master addiction, never punchline throw. He's not bothered because we all know that they're fiction. And after meeting you, I felt pride to be from this. It's like super depo didn't see the ballet line. And when I saw the lyric sign and Thomas Brown severely blind, they're out of my mind. Here's your flight for Jervis' next top model. Good luck as catwalk, say nice to white girls that waddle.
All right, Busta Rhymes, you're really killing it today.
Oh my god, just terrible.
You stole your stage out from some American dude who's got way more views than you on his YouTube. Surprised you haven't already been sued or scripted like the man who can't be moved. Not to be rude, but your rap presence is just not developing, and none way left getting tellies but mine for big fat shit. See wedding.
She's really attempting to do some impressive fast rapping, but it is just not working. She sounds like one of those car bitter people. Hibbity hibbity hobbity doing. except hers is a lot worse because there's some words sprinkled in there and I can't make out what words they are and it's making me feel stupid. I don't like it. And I don't like her for making me feel stupid. Her rhymes are fucking awful.
Yeah.
Guys, come 60 seconds.
You're a fucking slapper. No one's even clapping for you.
Oh my
Look at you. You're a
God.
fucking hoe. Do you know what? Fellas go chasing around for girls like me for. Look at you. They only want to recognize you because you're a fucking whore. Yeah. People ain't even laughing at you. They're laughing fucking at you. Yeah.
Well, honestly, that
What?
is a mic drop. That's fucking checkmate right there. Yeah.
Oh
just
my
cornered
God.
Tanita and put
She
the
just
nail in
said
the
they're
coffin.
not laughing
People are
at you.
laughing at you. They're laughing at you. Yeah.
People are laughing with me, as you can see. I rap. You don't even know why you fucking rap. You rap. You have your friends with you because you're a homo. They're your girlfriends, and they're fucking you at the fucking
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say they're not laughing with you at the start of
What the
it?
fuck is a slapper?
No one's gonna give you a clap because you're a fucking agent. Yeah. You don't know why you're standing there looking like at me because as you can see, you're fucking spent as a fucking
I
doorknob.
think
I don't get that because it's a doorknob.
at least
I don't know if doorknobs are designed
this
differently
one's
on
actually
island.
got
In my
one
area,
rapper that
doorknobs aren't
is
typically
somewhat
bent. That sounds
decent.
like a damaged doorknob, and if that's the case, you can't really say bent doorknobs since they're not typically bent. You can really say that about anything. You're bent as a car that just got into a serious accident and wrapped around a pole. It's just stupid. Yeah, you fucked up, and then she does like a
Oh my
stupid
God.
unicorn dab or something on the way out. I don't get it.
So, suggest you give up your day job, whatever it is, because
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
battle. You're a fucking slapper. Yeah, I heard about
A
you.
slapper?
You have the fucking chlamydia. Yeah, I heard about it. That's why I won't even get close to you.
Once you mention chlamydia, that's when shit gets serious. I'm gonna skip Tanita's verse. The exact same shit, just fast, incoherent shit. Just mumbling and bubbling. Spoon in the dishwasher, some poon in the moon, and so dirty, I'm gonna need a broom. I got some money, hit rhymes, and I'm gonna put you in a tomb. Just
Oh my
stupid
God.
shit, and I don't want to listen to it again. And I don't think any of you want to listen to it either. It's not entertaining. It's just boring and dumb.
She'll never be as theatrical as me. Anyway, here's the dictionary to help you learn how to talk properly.
Yeah.
You get thumped up like you get humped.
Sawyer, you're up to two partners.
Yeah, I'd like to bestow a little more rap battle wisdom out there as an up-and-coming, aspiring Irish rapper. Don't go fast if you can't think of rhymes. Slow down the tempo and give yourself some comfortable room. Yaz's problem is she tried to do it too fast. You know, just make it simple. You got a fucking tit, and it's kind of small. You got some fucking ass cheeks.
Oh my
I
God.
can see them all. That nose you're rocking doesn't smell good. Them hoes you're cocking already got my blood. So now we just go to the judges' panel with a really in-depth, thorough analysis by all of these silhouettes because it's so fucking dark out now you can't see anyone. And that about sums everything up right there. I'm actually inclined to agree with this judge's description here. I think he just really hit the nail on the head. It truly was just a young gun.
But the winner goes to Tanita.
Then they come to an unanimous decision that Tanita wins, and yeah, that's about it. She may have won the battle. What is popping, hip-hop fans? It's time to get lit. You already know what time it is. It's time to lose a few inches on our wieners as we listen to a horrible rap battle.
Hey, Poppy, we are here at Crew Bar in Chicago. What's up?
Crew bar, more like boo bar, because there's really nothing else to say besides boo to this horrible rap battle.
I go by Earl Henry, a.k.a. the best dressed rapper on stage. This is my second no-go battle, which means that
God.
my list is out of date. I need to put a new one out today and tell everyone on to get out the way.
Thorough Henry wastes no time thoroughly embarrassing
my
himself by doing some fucking Dr. Seuss rhymes right off the bat. Certainly no shortage of energy from
Oh my
BP
God.
times during his high energy.
So the moment you heard that Jones go over,
Uh,
you thought, that's out of there. But the reason behind my volunteering is obvious. Since I'm a rookie, I gotta build an audience.
yeah, I don't know what happened with the sleep stream. I think the internet randomly cut off or
Because your
something.
rhymes lead to nauseousness. He's going for those very loose-fitting rhymes that aren't really rhymes, so he's just spitting out non-rhymes. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not very good. But BP the Rock Kid is the one who knocks. He is the danger, and he comes at him with the real fire we're looking for.
Hey, y'all ready with those Chicago?
Mm.
He's really got me badly, Thurl Henry. Well, this is bad for you because my moral safety. So for those who threaten me, you'll end up with a tortured soul. You'll end up in a floor orgy and your poor heartbeat gets out. Because you can't take any more dark days, but see Gordon only for his heartbeat. You'll see a man that organ bleeding out.
What the heck? Chat
BP
is
the Rock Kid
probably
immediately
doing
defaults
that
and
again.
resorts to primal instincts, letting out barbarian cries
I
or
don't know why it
caveman grunts. I
automatically
couldn't make
sits
out more than
about
3
chat.
words of whatever the fuck he was saying here, but I do like his little interpretive dance that he's doing to complement his verbal queefing.
That's not all. I brought more pain to your face than you got the Thor your name. I'm gonna move the hurdle to more Anthony Thorny. This pain won't end even if you overdose on morphine. This is the beginning of intense. Henry used to know this hurts. A battle with me is like climbing a high voltage fence. Yeah. I leave his men shook when he can say, look, Henry is more annoying than being child with a hat pack and a hand coupe.
Basically, it's going on.
Put the image like Harry Side. Boy.
Rap battling this man is like rap battling a cooked out kookaburra.
That's
Obnoxious, really. I also like to know what the
exactly
fuck the
what I was
management was thinking
thinking.
here with the lighting. It's lit up like a porn set. Everything is just so overlit. It's unreal. It's just horrible.
I know who you are. I can murder you with 2 bars. I'm off of the root star like a group of Jews. Going through
Yeah, it is overlit up.
Stars on a new car. I'm here to ruin the fun. I leave a few stars on a new car. I'm here to ruin the fun. Like a
Like
party
too
animal.
many friggin' lights.
Yeah.
Why do they have that many lights? God, I got one light there. That's it.
I think I might have heard 2 words that loosely rhymed during this Maori haka, but even still, I'm not very
Yeah, he
impressed.
looks
And if I was
messed
here
up
in
for
attendance,
sure.
I'd be very afraid of what this man was going to do. He looks like he's about to fucking snap.
Yeah. There's something wrong with this guy.
So if I die, I'm bringing the whole family with me. We feel arrived and me. You know what the hell has been in my smoking? I'd rather split my open my butt open. Let me give you some direction, gas for this unexpected death. Little did he know I set them traps.
Oh my God.
I know what lines in a square like an axis dress.
He looks like he's having a meltdown.
I'm certain no one there understood half of what this man was saying. In fact, I can say that with 100% certainty. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. I was able to
Oh my
discern what one
God.
line he said was, "You're not red hots." I don't have too much of an opinion on that line, but I at least understood it, so I thought it was worth pointing out. If what he was going for is telling Henry things he's not, I would have kept going on that, really doubled down. You're not red hots. You are not bread bots. You are not bed pots. I'm coming at you with fast cars and
Oh my
crass
God.
bars, and I'm bending over to show you my
It's
ass
painful
scars.
to even listen to. Like I watched 2 of these already before I even started streaming it. It friggin' hurt my brain. These are some of the ones I haven't seen yet. Oh, wow. 2018. That was posted in 2018.
I'll never understand why rap battles always
But
devolve into I
freaking
will beat the shit out of
terrible.
you and do these heinous things to your deceased body. I'll bathe in your blood. I'll stick my penis in between your scrotum once, but I made a pussy and a clitoris out of nipples on that area where that penis was, and that's where my penis is going. Just brutally graphic stuff with horribly constructive rhyme. Well, I can't even say rhymes. Horribly constructed words around it. doesn't make any sense to me, because obviously you're not going to do anything to each other. You're having a lame rap battle in an upscale bar.
So you're the rock kid. Wait, doesn't that mean you're a pebble? What makes you think you can beat them?
Yeah.
I just like that line. Are you the rock kid? Doesn't that mean you're a pebble? I actually think that's pretty clever. It's not often where I'll watch one of these rap battles and I'll be like, you know what? That's not bad at all. But that was not bad at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here comes the coked out Asian again. Man, he looks really messed up out of it.
So this is what BP the Rock Kid has become. Spouting horrible jokes from 15 years ago. What I really hate though is the crowd's reaction. They don't know what this meatball is saying, and I don't think many of them found that actually entertaining unless
You can
they
tell
were
by
laughing
one of their
their heart out.
faces there, their smile, they don't know what they're saying. He's saying.
This crowd was paid by the organization here to get hyped up and always
Yeah.
cheer because it looks better for the video.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Everyone is way too hyped up and they're acting like, oh my god. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, you can clearly tell. I just saw that. Yeah, that face. They're doing that. Yeah, they're clearly paid to be hype people.
It seems
In the
this piece
crowd.
of shit can only articulate words when he's being anti-Semitic, because that's the only shit I can actually clearly make out. I mean, that's really sad.
Oh god, he's gonna die soon, I think.
This guy's reaction really says it all.
Is this water basically smarter than his awful brain is? Does he got a brain, or is it a hollow space in his rotten cranium?
Good.
Because if I drop this bottle straight in his skull,
This one's actually really good.
So when I say I'll knock his brains in, it's a contradiction.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing with the camera angles now. In the beginning, they had Thurl Henry looking like an alien abductee in a UFO documentary where they turn him into a silhouette and change their voice. This is starting to look like a fucking snuff film.
The father said, I'll wash his neck. Spit this over and make like Jesus and go count the bread. You ain't popping the text and know I haven't got the complex. I can
Oh
get
my
in the details
god.
of people fail to write just like
So
a black
painful
guy.
even listening to.
Yeah, I'm about to kill a bed. You're gonna feel this red hard bar so hard it gets flick up in the mirror.
Ah,
So
so
you
yawning.
can get pulled off my abilities like Goku. Try to throw an Iron Man crown on.
Come on, just have a heart attack already and die. God. I'm surprised he hasn't already freaking died. He looks like he's gonna die any second.
Hooker's ass while she's on her period, and this man. went-
Oh,
just
what
fucking-
the hell? I didn't
Yes,
even hear
he's
that
right.
part.
It is like a hooker's ass on her period. All female hookers have periods coming out of their ass. Yes, he's right. He's right. Come on. Who's with me?
Oh
Fucking
my
love
god.
this dude's reaction. Jesus. Fucking
Yeah.
celebrating like he just hit a buzzer beater to win the NBA championship.
Oh my god. Holy freaks. Glasses. Shield my eyes from the light and the cringe.
And that's a wrap.
Oh my
Or
god.
lack thereof rap. So
Lack
they don't
of
tell you
rap.
who won, it's really anyone's guess who came out on top of this clash of titans. But yeah, that's it. So yeah. If you've been around the channel for about 4 years, you'll know that I used to make videos on really shitty rap battles, and I haven't done that in a while, mainly because rap battles as a trend died off. Luckily, it proves that there is a god. But I decided today that I wanted to revisit one in particular. There's one rap battle that is so fucking bad that I think it stands atop the mountain of dog shit that is rap battle content on YouTube, and just becomes this crowning jewel of awful rap battles. It's like the Homer's Odyssey of rap battles, like the Epic of
Holy
Gilgamesh
freak.
of shitty rap battles. I'm not
That was
lying. Sometimes
painful
I'll
just
think back
even
to that
listening
video
to.
and remember some of the lines and get a big goofy smile on my face because it's
Probably
something
would've-
special. So
It
I'll just go
probably
ahead and
would have
play it
been
for you.
more
This comes from a
painful
channel
for you
called
guys if you had
Counterproductive,
to actually
and
see
they
it.
don't know
too.
the beauty that they released on the world by by allowing this man to rap battle in one of their competitions.
Pretty sure,
Chuck, let's get it.
freaking almost melted my eyes out. Oh my god.
I couldn't imagine a worse start to a rap battle, quite like trying to get the crowd hyped and getting absolutely no response. But Chuck went in hot and received nothing but sadness and coal in his stocking as a result. I'll be honest, I'm still surprised to see how few views there are on this video, considering some of the other classic shitty rap battles are up there in like the tens of millions. But then it just occurred to me as I went back to this one, the reason why it has no views is because it says CP short. That is the worst abbreviation you could ever use on the internet. Now, Counterproductive, I'm not like your PR
Oh
team or
my
anything, or
god.
manager,
Now I get it.
I think you should drop CP as the abbreviation for your company.
Oh.
That's not good. When people see that, they think of something bad. It's
Yeah.
literally the abbreviation authorities use
Yeah.
when referring to child porn. So I definitely think that needs to be dropped from the branding.
Yeah.
So I now understand why the video
It's the
never
first
really
thing
took
I was
off. The only
thinking.
reason I ever found this video is because this company posted it on Reddit about 4 years ago on like the cringe subreddit, I think it was. But yeah, if you just drop CP from your branding, I think you'd be a lot better.
I'm feeling like a top-tier UFC heavyweight up against the jungle's
Yeah,
deadweight.
that's why it's only got
They didn't ask
5,000.
for me to get homie a battle. I said, fuck it. I'll smash this
Why
faggot
would they
werewolf
call their
3,000
company
nuts.
CP?
And I still got son.
Scholars
What
are gonna look
idiots.
back on a video like this and use it as the perfect
Like,
example for the
that's
rap
the
battle
first
trend.
thing I
Back
thought.
in the day for rap battles, it was like a competition to speed run homophobia. The quicker you could get out some kind of homophobic slur, the better off you were in the rap battle. So Chuck was really trying to come out here full throttle,
God,
and it's not
this is
working. He's
terrible.
not winning over the crowd, and he's making absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever.
I'll chuck little man on the ground pound. This hardcore art form of art bars submitting.
Oh, it's hurting my eyes.
I'm a shogun. Are you a little overhyped? I
The
run
rap
tight
is so
ship.
bad,
My
it's
force is
actually, you
freaking
think
killing.
it's hurting
Ripping
my
G4
eyes.
apart like C4. Me and my team never slacking on some 24/7
Okay,
action 'cause we
time
don't
to block
chat,
this.
son.
Now, there's a lot to digest
Okay,
here and
yeah.
unpack. I bet a lot of you are thinking you're having a stroke
Go.
since none of the words even sound like English at the moment. Maybe because he's using William Shakespeare's Old English, but I'm no scholar. For all I know, he's speaking the language of Atlantis or some other dead language or some shit. It just sounds like spoken diarrhea. Like if your asshole could talk, this is what it would sound like. But anyway, you'll notice he's resorted to making up his own words, such as art bung art bars. Heaven only knows what that means. It sounds like the Key and Peele sketch with the pussy on the chain wax, but it doesn't quite land as hard. It's a meaningless phrase that I don't know where it came from. But anyway,
God.
I made this point when I initially covered this video. If you're making up your own words, you're giving yourself like a blank tile in Scrabble. You can make anything rhyme if you're using gibberish, and he still couldn't succeed. He couldn't even
Holy
accidentally
frig.
rhyme a single sentence in that entire clusterfuck of verbal.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to put it
asshole juice
on
he just
that
spewed
screen
across
in
the arena.
OBS so
Not
everyone
once did
else can
anything
see it,
even
but it's probably
almost
better.
rhyme. Like, I really don't know how he
Literally,
couldn't succeed
it's
with using
when
gibberish.
you
can
watch
make
it
up words to
and
rhyme with words.
listen to
Bippity
it,
booper.
it
So
literally
before I
feels
booper,
like it
I'd like
hurts
to
your eyes.
masturbate,
It's
so I'll
it's
say
so
you
bad.
know,
It sounds so
sir.
bad, and
Like,
just
it can't be that
when you
difficult.
look at them,
Said I'll murder dude. Leaving John Doe.
oh my
In his
God.
drink until he sleeps, and then they call him King Jones.
What?
Palin, testicle stretched on parasailing. Your chick is on my dick like tailspin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm as confused as the guy he's saying these words to. It makes no
Yeah.
sense. Why would his testicles stretch like he's parasailing? How does this man have sex? He just like throws one ball in the vagina and then takes the other ball and puts it in his butthole? It's like some kind of wishbone out of it.
Oh, that was a
It
good
doesn't
one.
make any sense. You can't parasail with testicles. They don't stretch that far. And even if they did, it was proven by the Wright brothers all those years ago that you wouldn't even be able to achieve any kind of flight using something like that. Now, maybe if you could stretch the testicles far enough to make like one of those gliding suits, perhaps. Maybe then we could have an argument
Gliding
over that.
suits.
But I don't believe
Oh
that,
my
especially not if
God.
you're having sex with Sarah Palin. Like, it has nothing to do with parasailing. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much going on here in the extended Chuck universe of rap battling. It's just so much to take in.
My guns blaze at Rep AC on that Wild West shit. My 6 jitters proven to remove them. Your
your two texts won't wreck shit. I was born with the gun. Quick draw for
What?
Doc Holliday and Billy the Kid. It's in my motherfucking blood.
You may have noticed by now, Chuck is wearing a Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey, which is my home football team. And I gotta tell you, I couldn't be more proud. What a perfect guy to represent the Tampa Bay area. And good luck to the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. Hopefully they win. If not, hey, it was a great run anyway. Chuck out here with his sick shitter, whatever
Oh my
that means.
God.
I guess he took his septic tank and turned it into a revolver. I mean,
It's just
I don't
terrible.
know. Then again, I'm not a huge gun guy, so maybe there is a six shitter out there. But I at least
No, I
appreciate
know
Chuck
about
didn't roll
guns.
over and
I've
give
shot
up
an
going into
M4
round
before,
two.
and
He said, you
he's
know what, round one
definitely
didn't go
doesn't know
great. It
anything
wasn't
about
clean. There's
guns.
definite room
I
for
can
improvement.
confirm
But
that.
then he comes into round two, and he starts to feel like a rap god. He picks up the speed a little bit and starts spitting real fire. My sick shitter is shitting, not quitting. Better duck and fuck from these facts I'm spitting. His testicles stretch like a P90X mission. Call me Navi, because I'm asking you to listen. Like, the man, he kind of went in for a second with the speed. If
That's
only he
just
could have,
terrible.
somehow made anything at all, even the slightest slant rhyme in any fucking garbage he threw out there. But I at least appreciate that he came in there with the fighting spirit.
I have the soul of Cochise and Apache, attaching to me
Oh my
mastering classic
God.
tactics of attacking.
Ah! Yeah.
Damn, what a shame. Right when Chuck was finally starting to find his stride.
Hold on, need some aqua.
I love that
Aqua.
they zoom in on his forearm tattoo here that says
Shag.
swagger. It's been 5 years since this video was posted. I
think
guarantee
it's
not a
a
day has gone by
shagger.
that he doesn't regret this tattoo. This is a tattoo that is a lesson. Like, just having this tattoo teaches everyone he ever comes in contact with a very valuable lesson about making life choices. This is one of those tattoos that you get as like a frat douchebag that haunts you for the rest of your life.
Lots of aqua. I got that teen hunger. Force this shake.
What?
Forces me wide to shake when I fry steaks and cake bread. When I cake bread. When I cake bread, I'm clean like...
Big.
And that's where the rap battle draws to a stunning conclusion and climax. I'll go ahead and spoil the ending of the anime. Chuck didn't win. In a shock to everyone in the crowd, in the
Yeah.
comment section, everywhere.
Such a
What
shock.
an incredible round 3 from
Such a
Chuck.
shock
I like
he
how
didn't
he was
win.
going in his head like, I just asked for water. Aqua. Teen
Aqua.
Hunger Force, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I'm gonna make you shake your little penis when you're taking a little piss and you sprinkle your tinkle on the juice. Like, he started connecting some dots up
Oh,
there,
that was just
but
awful.
it didn't really work out super well, unfortunately.
that
But he
was
was going
awful.
somewhere, and then he finishes strong with the cake bread. Cake bread is something that I've never forgotten ever since watching this video. Cake bread is one of those things that I still think about sometimes and wonder where it came from. And then I remember Chuck, and I'm like, fuck yeah, that's where it came from. So, I mean, the man was out there caking some bread. Unfortunately, he didn't win, so his bread got caked in the end. But he at least went out there and gave it his all. And that's about the best you can ask for the rap battle here. And, yeah.
Terrible.
What is popping,
How do-
hip-hop
how do
fans?
we-
It's
I hate this damn thing.
So I found this one, and this
Yeah.
one was a real doozy. It's from a channel called Upcoming Rap.
What? Did it just Oh my god, it just did too. You gotta be kidding me. It literally just unsung.
Religion isn't quite as popular as it once
No, it
was, at
didn't.
least in the U.S., and I attribute that to being in a post-Rick and Morty society.
I think
I
I've
myself am
seen
no
all.
longer religious. I haven't been in a long time, but I certainly was when I was younger. In fact, my
What's
origin
freaking
story is not too
one
dissimilar
of these
from that
insane
of the legendary
preachers?
Bible man's origin. But instead of finding a Bible in the middle of the forest, I found Reddit. Something far more powerful than even the Word of God himself. But anyway, I have nothing but respect for people that are religious. What I don't have respect for is those Christian cult leaders that justify having 5 private airplanes that they take from people's donations to the church, and they justify it by saying it brings them closer to God, and away
Yeah.
from all the sin in the sky of a public airplane, so they can be alone and jerk off closer to the Lord, which gets them closer to heaven. Shit like that. That's horrible, deplorable shit. And I also have no respect for the Christian cult leader Doyle Davidson, who I'm about to show you.
You never let me when I was really active. No, you didn't. You learned some things about me. But you
He
didn't know
definitely
how
beats his
athletic
wife for sure.
This body has been.
Yeah, 80 years ago when I used to play some football in middle school, maybe. So this is Doyle Davidson. He sounds like Donald Duck with bronchitis. And to some people, he is a perfect man of God. However, you're going to see a very dark side of him. In fact, if you YouTube Doyle Davidson, all you find is a dark side of this fucking lunatic.
I know it has lots of speed to it because I've tried to
Has a lot of what?
Well, it has a lot of speed.
Like that?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Doyle, calm down there. Nearly tore a hole in the space-time continuum with that kind of blistering speed. The Christian Barry Allen over here demonstrates just a small fragment of his power. I also would like to question his fashion here. His clothes are significantly bigger than he is. He looks like a
Yeah.
child trying on his father's suits. Nothing is fitting
Yeah,
him.
he does
It's
look
like
like
everything
that.
is just filled with air instead of meat.
We have tried to outrun, outjump, squirm out of your way. Have not been able to.
Why were you trying to squirm away from me?
Yeah, this is genuinely sad to hear. Not exactly what you'd expect from going to a Sunday service here. This seems like just a cry for help, like, please, we're trying to get the fuck away from Doyle Davidson.
Yeah.
Doyle Davidson looks and sounds like the kind of alcoholic man to get up at like 2 a.m. and force his family to pray at gunpoint.
Yeah.
What? Come on, tell me this. Tell me.
I don't know. What time are we talking about?
Don't you mess with me, woman. Why was you trying to squirm away from me?
Oh, who knows?
He sounds like Banjo-Kazooie's voice acting. Just a series of fucking incomprehensible noises coming from this man's crackly old dusty throat. I swear to God, his whole voice sounds like if you could make a fart talk. Like, you know, burp the alphabet. If you could do that, but with your asshole. That's what his fucking voice reminds me of. And I honestly feel like I'm a 911 operator listening to an emergency phone call from his wife. This is just so fucking sad and uncomfortable.
There were
Now, come on. I wasn't trying to rape you.
Yeah,
What?
fucking tone changes real quick across the audience with some giggles of confusion and nervous laughter. Now it's just straight up silence. Like when your
Yeah.
family members start arguing at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Except normally your family members aren't arguing about rape, I imagine. Then I gotta say, nothing makes people
God.
believe you're a rapist more than when you say, I wasn't trying to rape you. It's
Yeah.
not exactly the best defense, and also no one accused him of being a rapist in this instance. It comes out of genuinely nowhere. It just sounds like that topic's always on his mind, like every conversation with Doyle is going to lead to him defending himself from rape accusations that you never made. I mean, he's just fucking checking out at the grocery store, that'll be $8. Jesus Christ, I fucking told you I'm not a rapist! But there, he's addressing when everyone else is thinking. His wife's talking about squirming away multiple times. It sounds like rape.
no.
All right, make it plain, because the witches and the witches think that's what I am.
I see what you're
Well,
saying.
I'm not. Never have been. Right?
Yeah, nothing says I'm not a rapist like bringing up wizards and witches and screaming in your wife's face in front of your entire church and
Yeah.
on television. Sounds like the behavior of a very sane,
Oh my
non-rapey
God.
man. To be honest,
This
I don't
guy
even know where
is
witches and
a
wizards come
lunatic.
into this. I didn't even know witches and wizards still had a council in existence, let alone throwing around rape accusations.
Oh
I
my
figured
God.
if witches and wizards did exist, they'd be more interested in dabbling in the mystical arts, not tossing around accusations against Doyle Davidson in the middle of butt-fucking butt plug nowhere. But, you know, I don't know witches and wizards all that well. The only experience I have is from watching Harry Potter, I suppose.
You were trying to run away from God, and I wouldn't let you run. Right?
Right.
Now,
Huh.
are you going to be more honest?
Yeah, there's the grand finale. I don't understand what he means you're going to be more honest. She didn't really say anything except about his speed and trying to get away from him, which sounds about as honest as anyone could ever be. She never accused him of anything. He's the one who immediately jumped to rape and then tries to spin it as, I wasn't raping you, I was bringing you back into God's light. It wasn't me raping you, it was God raping you.
Yeah.
You tried to get away from religion and I wasn't going to let that happen. Which still sounds fucking awful. I don't know a whole lot about Doyle Davidson aside from his legendary speed that's unmatched in the known universe. But what I do know is that he's a big piece of shit just from the way he's conducting himself here and the
Yeah,
other videos
sounds
on
about
YouTube. He's just outright
Just kidding.
assaulting and attacking his wife verbally in front of his entire church. And it seems like his wife really wants to get away from him, but she feels she's unable to.
Yeah.
She's even on the verge of tears from the sound of her voice at the end by just going with his assault, just saying yes, yes, agreeing with everything, just to get away from this wrath that he's unleashing for no fucking reason. He comes across as an unstable lunatic who may or may not be abusing his wife. It's despicable, gross shit. And what's even grosser is people genuinely follow this man. They actually believe everything he says and
They
follow.
have no idea why.
While the world's still in lockdown and we're all sealed away in our sarcophagus, there are many people suffering. But there's one group in particular that's suffering more than all the others that no one's thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm of course talking about the evangelists. You know,
Yeah,
like Kenneth
right.
Copeland, the man who blew away coronavirus with the winds of God, literally sat coronavirus down in the middle of church service and slapped it around with the holy water until it was disintegrated, and then
Yeah.
asked for everyone's stimulus check. So what I'm saying is evangelists are struggling right now because people aren't able to give them money for the incredible service they're performing. This man
Yeah.
literally destroyed coronavirus.
What
and
service
he's
is
not
that
making
now?
enough money. He only has a private jet. His mansion is starting to look a
Mm-hmm.
little weak. He's going to need a new one soon. And
Yeah.
shit,
He's
it's just
gonna
a
need
real
new
sad
one
thing that we
soon.
can't go out there and help him. But luckily there's a brave pastor who's come up with a really incredible challenge to donate everyone's stimulus check in full to him. It's a pretty genius scheme, and let's check it out.
Hashtag Pastor Spell Stimulus Challenge. 3 rules. Number 1,
No.
April the 19th, 2020. It
No.
begins.
Yeah, that's not a rule, that's a date. This man who looks like he's about to run for class president here is Pastor Tony Spell. And he's got this real cool challenge called the hashtag stimulus challenge, baby. This is going to be the
Yeah,
new
I
whip
would
and
say-
nay-nay. This is going to be the
Oh,
new,
he didn't need to
cinnamon
hear
challenge.
any more.
It's going
No.
to be the big one for sure.
Rule number 2, donate your stimulus money. Rule number 3, donate it to evangelists. North American evangelists.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. People struggling to survive might as well donate that entire check to these guys. I mean, after all, it's the evangelist money. We're just keeping it warm for them, I suppose.
Who haven't had an offering in a month. Missionaries who haven't had an offering in a month. Music ministers who haven't had an offering in a month. I'm donating my entire stimulus, $1,200.
To myself, yeah.
Her stimulus, $1,200. My son is donating his stimulus, $600.
Yeah, it's all
Shit,
going to
Did you
yourself.
catch that? He said some of the evangelists haven't had an offering in a month. A month without an offering, a month where they weren't able to exploit some vulnerable people for their money. Oh
Yeah.
my, it's like an ASPCA commercial. I'm getting emotional. I can't believe it. Fuck, you know what? The whole stimulus check is going to you, Tony Spell. Wow. What? You're a real hero, man. A month without free money? Oh, Christ, my heart is breaking for you. You evangelists out there really do have it much more difficult than anyone else in the country at the moment. Yeah, it's a pretty noble challenge. Yeah, so this Pastor Spell Stimulus Challenge is significantly worse than the Tide Pod Challenge. This shit fucking sucks. I'd rather flush my stimulus check down the toilet than give it to this guy
It's
or
funny.
really any of these evangelists.
It's worse
It's crazy
than
how one
the
month
Tide
without
Pod.
people giving them money for doing nothing, they're losing their fucking minds. Kenneth Copeland is probably one more live stream away from just showing his asshole and saying it's the holy anus of God. Suck up coronavirus. This is some true evil shit right here, like cartoonishly evil mustache twirling supervillain shit from Pastor Spell here. In a time where so many people are really fucking struggling to survive, and preying on that weakness and trying to guilt them into giving away the only income they have coming in at the moment for some of these families is nothing shy of just outright fucking evil. And he acts like he's giving away his family's stimulus check to
Yeah.
other people, but he only really talks about
It's
his
gonna go.
organization.
It's gonna go
So
to
it sounds like he's
himself.
just putting that stimulus money back into his own shit. So it's not
Yeah.
even like he's giving away his fucking stimulus check from the way he talks about it. It's so it's disgusting. Absolutely
Yeah,
disgusting. I don't know how
he's
after
definitely not giving his stimulus. It's going right back to himself. Be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna grab my bottle of water. Yeah, now let's look at some more of these friggin' pieces of crap. God. This is terrible. And I can't believe so many people actually fall for these televangelists, too. Like, God, they look literally like a demon. They literally look like a demon that, friggin', just tore off some human skin and friggin' made a human costume. It's like they're in a costume. They're a demon trying to disguise themselves as a human. Yet people still fall for these people for some reason.
Coronavirus ends. Anyone will take evangelists seriously when they're constantly telling
Yeah.
people to give away the only money they have right now to them. Why? I just don't see who's going to listen to this and find it anything other than disgusting and pathetic. Even the most religious man in the world is not going to hear this and then be motivated to give all of their possessions away to Tony Spell, I would like to think. And, you know, it doesn't sound like something you read in the Bible. Matthew 25. Let he who is without sin complete Pastor Spell's stimulus challenge. And then die of starvation later. But
Yeah,
at least
they
you
always
know
add
rich man
stuff
stay
to the
rich.
Bible too.
It's just
Like stuff you know is not in the Bible. They probably know people don't read it or something, and they just assume that they always try to add stuff that isn't there.
I'm here on the Mississippi River. I'm here at Red Stick, Baton Rouge. Hashtag Pastor Spell Stimulus Challenge.
I don't know what the point is in him saying, yeah, I'm here at the Mississippi, who gives a fuck, you know? I don't know if that's supposed to be like a flex or something. Hey, I'm out here doing coke on strippers' buttholes, so make sure to check in on that stimulus challenge, eh? It's just really, truly awful stuff here to prey on people at this time especially. Fucking crazy. Hashtag Pastor Spell Stimulus Challenge. Fucking shameless and gross, man. Well, that's about it. See ya.
Oh God, I'm just gonna fall off.
2018 has been a year of risk and innovation in the YouTube space. The high-quality content creators we've come to know and love have taken bravery to the next level. They are taking on the most dangerous challenge I've ever seen on the platform, the staying in your own home overnight challenge. This shit will have you fucked up. It is so
Oh my
goddamn
God.
scary. This is a sin. These people are going to hell now for our amusement and entertainment. And make no mistake, this is some very entertaining content, high quality shit from the beloved content creators such as Morgs. It is amazing. They stay in their own house? Are you kidding me? Who fucking does that? That's wild. They should be thrown in the fucking slammer. This is a crime. Watching people stay in their own home for a challenge like this is disgusting. Let's go ahead and look at some of the new big ones that are being released right now. They all pretty much have the exact same title. In fact, every single one of them has the exact same title. The first three is verbatim the same thing. But I like Killam's spin on it with the sleep at home challenge. Really
They
shoot
are
stars
the
on
same
that
thing.
challenge there, Killam. It takes a
The
fucking
hell,
undiagnosed
9 months
lunatic
ago,
to even
same
attempt a
title,
challenge such as
1
that.
week ago,
Fucking amazing.
same
The epitome
title,
of
2
courage
weeks,
he is,
it's
sleeping
all
in
the
his
same
own home.
title.
What a mad lad. Man, I can't wait to see his next challenge
Every
video.
single
Eat
title,
breakfast
every
because I was
video,
hungry
it
challenge.
says I spent
He
the
also
night
has a very similar pattern
in
here
my
with all
house,
of these
nobody
videos. They'll
moved
have pretty much the same
24 hours.
thumbnail with them spying on someone who's taking off their shirt as if they're changing, and they just caught them changing. It's very creepy with the Adam 99 guy because it's his little brother. That's
Oh my
very
God.
fucking creepy and disturbing. I don't know what the hell's going on there. That seems like it should be illegal. But anyway, I wanted to do something a little different today. Instead of just
18
watching this
million
horrible,
views.
shitty content and shitting
Oh
on this
my
shitty
God.
shit, I wanted to actually put my penis where my mouth is and take the challenge myself and see if it is as scary and difficult as they make it out to be. So I will be attempting the legendary Sleep in Your Own Home Challenge. Alright guys, it's 3 a.m. Just snuck into my own house, went right past my dog Tetra. She had no fucking idea. She's
Yeah,
such
you
a
probably
fucking
tell
idiot.
it's daylight in this place.
I haven't slept in my own house in so long I haven't even made the bed. Oh god, Tetra's on me! Fuck, this challenge is going south. I think she saw me. I should still be alright. Oh, I never expected it to be this scary. She's still just there waiting. She might have saw me. She just vanished. This is my chance. Alright. I made it. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can pull off sleeping in my own house. Where should I put this?
Never seen this video. I'm going back and watching some of Critical's old videos.
Whoa. I just slept for a full 8 hours. It's now 11 in the morning. Wow, I completed the challenge, but I didn't expect it to be this scary. I had a nightmare. That nightmare was, you didn't smash the fucking like button for this savage overnight challenge in my own house. What? Science said it wasn't possible, and yet I just did it. Whoa, fuck.
Oh my god, this looks like an
Hi
old
there.
one.
I keep getting asked to talk about the Tide Pod Challenge, so I'll talk about that for a moment. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's where you eat a Tide laundry detergent pod, take a video and post it online. Because apparently our species is devolving, and because the Tide Pods are colorful, that means they look like candy. Now, I think it's fucking dumb. That's nothing new. That's not a groundbreaking, valuable insight or perspective. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's not opening any third eyes. I think that's an opinion shared by anyone with common sense. But I do think I'm at that age where I just don't understand the new generation. I really don't get people that are younger than me anymore. I don't understand their music with their low pumps and their nonsense mumble rap that you have to walk through Google Translate just to even get it in English. And I don't even think it was ever in English in the first place. I think Google Translate just has doomsday protocols where if it can't make out what you type in, it just throws up the closest English word to whatever verbal queefing from the rap song. I don't get why every rap song has to treat everyone like a child by teaching us what certain things sound like. For instance, the biggest one being guns. The gun goes bang, bang, brat, brat, and then coming through on my car, skirt, skirt. It's just so fucking childish. It's some elementary school shit, like when you press a button on one of the toys to tell you what a cow sounds like. I don't understand why everything is savage and lit now. I don't get why all the young people idolize internet personalities and worship them like boring-ass douchebags like Rice Gum and the Paul Brothers. Just the worst braggadocio, fake personality pieces of shit there are. And the Tide Pod Challenge is another example of something I just don't understand. I really don't get why this would ever be an issue or a meme in the first place where people are actually dying from it and there has to be statements made by certified professionals, don't eat Tide Pods. Excuse me, I have a PhD in Tide Pod abstinence. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. I've done my research. This is fucking dumb, you know? Why do you need a fucking Tide Pod avoidance expert to come on TV and tell you not to eat them? Now, since the Tide Pod Challenge has taken off in a big way, the Poison Control's hotlines have been ringing off the hook like a fucking 2004 radio station being requested Green Day songs by callers. And I'm no stranger when it comes to Poison Control. In fact, recently, about a month ago, a big fucking flying cockroach crawled up from my bathtub drain. I had to battle with that motherfucker. It was like a clash of titans. It was David versus Goliath shit. It was biblical. Cockroach, of course, being David, me being Goliath. Even though I'm short enough where the cockroach and I would probably be eye level if on an even playing field. But anyway, for the sake of the story, I was Goliath, it was David, and I managed to trap it in a bucket. And the cockroach was definitely fast enough. It definitely had maxed out agility at 99 there. And if I had lifted that bucket, I don't think I would have been able to hit it in one swift motion and smash it. So instead, I turned to Snapchat after I trapped it, and I was asking for suggestions on how to kill it. Tried filling up the bathtub with water and drowning it. It could swim, of course. It probably fucking brought scuba gear. It was well equipped. This was a special ops cockroach. And long story short, after a lot of other Scooby-Doo-esque suggestions, it wasn't enough to kill it. So another dude on Snapchat suggested bleach and ammonia to kill it. And like a fucking idiot, I was blinded by fear of this cockroach. I didn't think. And I did bleach and ammonia, and for those of you who don't know, it creates chlorine gas, which is it's fatal. It can be fatal. So I'm fucking sitting there in my bathtub making chlorine gas, which, you know, it does kill the cockroach, luckily, but then I've got this fucking issue of, well, I've just poisoned my whole fucking bathroom, so call Poison Control and take care of that. Long story to go full circle here.
Oh my
I
god.
understand poison control. I called them. That's kind of what I was saying. Yeah. And now these Tide Pod stupid people are calling poison control as well. Those are some fucking heroes that are poison control. The amount of shit they have to put up with. Stupid stories like dudes making chlorine gas trying to kill a cockroach and people eating Tide Pods. Those are the fucking heroes we need to celebrate. But anyway, moving on, I kind of thought it'd be interesting to talk about how eating Tide Pods will kill you, could kill you, not will. So, what typically happens is most people who do this chew on it and it bursts.
Yeah, I'll
Now,
probably
the
try
second
to
it
do
bursts, your
sleep
mouth is going to
stream
burn.
maybe
Absolutely,
tonight or
just-
something.
It gets lit up. It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Sorry, it cuts off. If it cuts off, that I can't freaking. It's not like I can know if it cuts off when I'm asleep.
Almost 100% of the time you're going to puke it up. But those unlucky people who happen to have gasped or inhaled once it burst and it goes into their lungs.
That's what as it said it. It streamed before. I was only streaming for like 2 hours the sleep stream, and it got cut off or something when I fell asleep.
It's gonna burn your stomach hard and it's gonna feel like shit.
Probably a storm outside
That's
again.
when you put yourself at a real risk of dying. So it can burn your lung lining, obviously, but what can happen when that happens is it starts filling up with fluid, and then you've got a lot of respiratory shit that's about to go wrong, and that's when people die from it. Mostly kids. Kids die from it, but some teenagers have died from the Tide Pod Challenge as well, and that's how. It's not really from swallowing it, which does hurt you and can cause some long-term damage, but it's not typically fatal. It's when it gets into your lungs where you have the real issue. Not that that makes it okay to do it as long as you keep your fucking nose plugged and you don't breathe while you do it. That doesn't make it okay. Because, I mean, obviously it still carries that very big risk. But the people in these stories like this I feel most bad for aren't the dumb people that were stupid enough to do the Tide Pod Challenge. It's the people that get affected if they die from it. It's embarrassing, really, more than anything. Like, shit. No one's going to want to tell your story how it actually happened.
Yeah.
No one is going to want to
Yeah.
say, how'd you lose your brother? What was the Tide Pod Challenge? It's just embarrassing. That's
Yeah.
fucking sad more than anything. So if you're going to do
For
the Tide
sure.
Pod Challenge, at least have a story backed up in case you do die from it. A good story. One that your family would be proud to tell. Something like, how did Jefferson die? Well, our neighbor's house caught on fire and he heard 2 cats inside and 3 children crying. The parents weren't in there. So he busted in there like the hero that he was in the flames. And then there was ninjas in there as well, so he had to fight off the ninjas while inhaling all this smoke in the flames. He managed to get all of them out alive, but unfortunately he perished. See, that's a good story to tell. It's a lot better than saying he died from a Tide Pod. But yeah, anyway, that's really all I got to say about the whole Tide Pod Challenge thing going on.
Yeah. Shopping cart police. What is this?
Oh, let's check out Cart Nerd. Oh, those documentaries are definitely anti-vax related and on Facebook.
I love that. Those are
Sounds
definitely.
like a minion.
Those documentaries are definitely
Get away from
anti-vax
this nice guy.
and
Oh, God, she's got a taser.
on anti-vax related
She
and
is
on Facebook.
outsmarting him right now. It's like a League of Legends counter pick.
Oh my
iPhone
god.
versus iPhone. You're right. His whole show is about cart narking. My agents. It's an unholy cult you wouldn't understand. We're very powerful, more than you could ever imagine. Oh, she's gonna wait there all day with the cart out of place. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna kiss her? The employee's like, guys, can I just put the cart back for the love of God? Fucking cart narc, fart shark coming in hot, baby.
Oh my god.
If someone dies as a result of that cart, they planned it. That cart isn't necessarily like a landmine. It's not like she IED'd it.
Cart
Let's see
narcs.
what other kind of justice we're dispensing out here.
Oh
The
my god.
cart narcs are assaulted by a woman that's so horny after seeing them, she just can't help but throw her pussy at them. Oh god, she's about to do it. Right in front of an on-duty cart narc, she's got a death wish. Lazy bonitis, those are fighting words.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, there's no such thing as asshole-itis. That's not being ridiculous here. Lazy bone-itis is at least a real thing.
Oh my god.
This guy sounds like if Invader Zim fucking snorted helium. His voice is wild.
Uh. Oh, she threw the pop on him.
That was a little far. Let's be honest.
You
You don't
just
just
threw.
toss around lazy bone-itis. It's like a slur. What is your karma score on Reddit?
She just threw pop all
Oh, I know,
over
yet
him.
he's not.
You can
Listen
even
to his
see
voice,
it
come
on the camera
He's
lens.
gonna be inside your body real soon.
Right, that's my suspension suspicion, yes.
Oh, come on. You're just asking for a fight when you say something like that.
That's a little lazy boneritis in that case, ma'am. Yeah, that's a whole different issue. Let's go back to the part where you said he's not inside your body. Let's change that. He's a cart narc. You can't resist. Oh, what? Oh my god. Good lord.
Okay, he's
Oh,
just
man.
trying to start a
God, you'd
conversation.
hate to find out you had this man's sperm. I'd feel ripped off and scammed like it was RuneScape if I got this dude's sperm as a
Oh my
donor.
god.
This dude definitely deserves to get pepper sprayed.
Oh,
Rather
she's
someone throws
pepper
a shopping cart
spraying.
at him and takes him out. Oh, I can see him in the reflection. Oh, I'm getting a good look at him. This looks like the nostalgia critic with hair. And the exact same attitude. Pretty much. Maybe this really is like old nostalgia critic.
Oh my god.
The dude literally looks like a cart narc. If I had just seen him like walking around a grocery store, I'd be like, dude, this guy probably fucking polices shopping carts in the Walmart parking lot. Was that a time traveler? What the fuck happened there? Jesus, this is like everyone's grandpa coming in right now.
Yeah, this is actually really funny.
He's not wrong. He's really on the money with that one. Sebastian, you're just getting annihilated. Walk away.
Yeah.
You're not beating this guy. This guy survived Vietnam 5 times. Oh, wait, that's him? Wow, that's courageous. He's actually showing himself in this one. I had to fucking CSI it to find out what he looked like in the reflection of a mirror.
We got hot dog police? What the hell is this?
I'm assuming it's this one from Filth. Ooh, those do not look FDA approved.
Yeah.
Is this the hot dog police chief?
No
This has been authorized.
way. Hot dog
You can see
police?
the grease stains have lasted for days. This is illegal.
This is
I
in
wonder if
the
this guy
UK.
fucks with
So it's
like,
the
throws a
worst
hot dog
street
out a
food
window.
in the UK.
Just in time for the vigilante hot dog police.
Is there something actually like this in the UK?
Now he's just gonna go to a titty bar.
I have no idea.
Fuck the hot dogs. Oh my god.
Oh.
Get back. There's C4 in there. It's gonna blow up. You can smell a radioactive hot dog from a mile
Yeah.
away. You shouldn't sell the hot dogs if you can't do it the
Oh.
right way.
That looks bad.
Mitch just eats it. No mortal man can eat these hot dogs.
Yeah.
But Mitch, he's more than mortal.
This is...
And they fight back, huh? Mitch removes his trench coat and it's a giant katana.
Oh my
Mitch
god.
has studied the blade of the hot dog
Yeah.
Wing Chun discipline.
You kind of
Mitch,
get why they
stop with
have...
this fucking side quest here. Let's get back to the main problem here. Let's shut down the counterfeit hot dog makers. Oh, there he goes on something. Flip it over. Like a Dungeon Dungeons and Dragons board.
Kind of makes sense. They gotta have police for that.
Mitch, get out the
God.
knife. Hey, don't disrespect the
It must be
patron of
bad
volunteers.
if they
Save
actually
us
have
from these
to
bad hot dogs.
have this special police force for friggin' hot dogs.
Yeah, but why hot
How
dogs?
bad
What's
is the
the
problem?
Why not drugs? That'd be much more. Wow, you're sweating up a storm. Well, why don't you threaten his family? That'll draw him out. So how much, or how often does Mitch go on a hot dog hunt? This guy's not nearly as intimidating as Mitchell. What is this guy, 5'5"?
Yeah.
Man can hardly see over the hot dog stand.
Yeah, no refrigerator.
Why don't we
Yeah.
just ban trolleys? It's the UK. Just fucking ban all of it. Fuck it. That'll stop the hot dog guys. The hot dog mafia.
Hot dog mafia.
Gross jobs. The story
That's
of
how
a
hot
forgotten
dog
man.
mafia works.
What a dumb fucking title.
Well,
That
if
sounds like a
anyone
Steam
knows
horror game.
that it's a friggin'
Let's
terrible
burn it down.
mobile
That way this
game
man's not haunting the apartment.
that where the advertisement makes the game look right good, but it's not anything like
At
it
least
at
he didn't
all.
care that this man died. This man is forgotten and insulted. He's died twice. What else does Mitch police? Fun? I see a smile on your face. You're going to jail. What does Mitch do? Just go around and heckle? Hey, drunk man. Pussy. Kisses on his face. Hot dogs.
Uh,
Are we sure that's urine? We need to get down and taste that. Oh, God.
yeah.
Yeah. Once you piss once, it's like bees, their moths to a flame. Mitch uses it himself. They have a piss cleaning machine?
Oh my
Mitch designed it
god.
himself. He was tired of using a hand towel.
They actually have
So
to
there's
get
gotta be a better way.
machines to clean the streets from piss.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Fucking fascinating show. Mining London's underground.
God, there's some
tunnels.
crimes in the
How
UK
fucking
you
gross
wouldn't
is the UK?
you
You
wouldn't
have a tunnel of
you
shit.
wouldn't
This looks
you
like
wouldn't
a
see
Dark
those
Souls
kind of things
dungeon.
anywhere else.
Where's more Mitch?
They're not extreme. They're just like
I'm just telling you, I wanted to learn that.
weird. Some of them.
The problem
Why
with
do they gotta
squirrels,
have a cleaner
Okay,
that
the
cleans
exposed
the
video.
piss off the
the worst
streets?
bath in the UK.
Like, how many people?
Is this what Bruce Banner meditated in?
How? God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know we're amid global panic with the coronavirus still at large, but what if I told you there's a new the ability to feel shame and alarm sirens blaring, full chub, full throttle, tough guy. This rare specimen.
Yeah,
was
this is
spotted
the
in
father
Opium
that
Garden.
got
You can find these
dragged
kind
out of the
scary
store
Pokemon
by
in
some
Whole
Whole
Foods.
Foods.
Now, when you look at me, you probably see a pretty intimidating, scary guy.
Yeah, that's
with
pretty
5'6"
bad if your
imposing
son
frame
has to
with a
drag
big
you
set of fucking
out.
pythons on him. Yeah, I can understand why people would think that I'm probably as tough as they get, but what if I told you there's a man that dwarfs even my profuse masculinity? And he's not just a man, he's a father.
Oh my god. Bad one. You know it's not real.
Looks like you got a Sharpie off your mom's countertop and scribbled in some weak-ass facial hair. This whole freak out here reminds me of the old Bagel
Yeah.
Boss guy. You remember that guy that was extremely short and melted down about women not wanting him at a Bagel Boss restaurant? I get the same vibes from this guy. He just came in here looking for a fight with a chip on his shoulder, mad at the world for fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Of course it's about masks. You can look at this guy and immediately tell he doesn't believe in masks and probably believes the world
Yeah.
is flat. And I mean, anyway, this guy's dressed like he's trying to go fishing but accidentally wandered into a Whole Foods and now is upset about the whole ordeal. Unfortunately, he's brought his family here here with him to
Oh,
embarrass them.
yeah.
And make no mistake, they seem extremely embarrassed by their father as this video continues. The guy that protagonist is about twice the size of him from what I
Yeah.
can see here, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that
he's
the dad
twice.
was already starting to sweat a little bit, really praying that his sons would pretend to hold him back, which they did beautifully. It just saved him a
Yeah.
lot of embarrassment so he could keep talking shit, knowing full well that the guy that he was talking shit to could literally eat him. I swear to God, this guy could suckle on his nipples standing up. The mismatch in terms of size was
Oh my
laughable.
God.
So it was extremely lucky that the dad decided to melt down with his kids nearby, able to get him out of the situation that
It's
he's caused.
horrible.
He really does not look like somebody you'd want to piss off. Just look at that beard, that majestic beard. He looks like an old blacksmith who made the tools for the Olympic gods.
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of guy that would fuck your ass up in a fight, and then just fuck your ass just because he's that powerful.
He's carried out by his kid.
I will say, I respect that this man keeps shit talking even as he's being carried away like a baby out of a Toys R Us throwing a temper tantrum. He doesn't let the embarrassment of getting picked up by his son
Oh my
stop him
God.
from talking a lot of shit for no reason. I actually do love the
That
shamelessness
is
from the
the
father
worst.
here. He feels no level of embarrassment after being picked up and carried away. His son was so shameful of his father breaking down here and becoming a public nuisance that the only course he could find was picking him up and removing him from the property. After
Oh, this video, yeah.
road rage is a lot like sticking your dick in a glory hole. You never know what you're gonna get. All you know for sure is that it's probably not going to be pleasant. But sometimes it is. I'm gonna show you a case of road rage today that I think not even God could have expected. This is a dash cam video
Yeah.
from Russia, the home of road rage. Probably don't even have to tell you it's in Russia. When you see a dash cam video, you immediately assume it's a Russian dash cam anyway. But they're following this van here. At first I thought it was an ice cream truck, but it turns out it's just a van. And let me tell you, there's a lot more that meets the eye to this van. It's not like a fucking Decepticon or anything, but what's inside this van may shock you.
God. Yeah, that's that road rage video. With SpongeBob and all that comes out of the van.
I don't speak Russian, so I don't know what they're saying, so I'm not getting like the crucial lore here. But then we get some Need for Speed shit where another van on the left comes over and brake checks this van. They must have had beef, like maybe the van cut them off or something, and they're still upset about it. So then they come up here, put that bitch in park, and get out and ready to settle this the old-fashioned way with some fucking knuckle sandwiches.
Oh my God.
I think I can say with a high degree of certainty this was the last thing he expected when he pulled over this van here. This poor soul thought he was going to march up and settle this business man to man,
Oh my
but what he
God.
encounters is no man, not even of this world. We're talking the
Oh, check out
animated world. We have the
Go-Kart
Ice
Rage.
Age Squirrel, SpongeBob SquarePants, Mickey Mouse, and then a mysterious purple elephant thing, which I imagine is some kind of Russian property. Don't know what the cartoon that's from is, but I imagine maybe like a Street Fighter or something, because that purple
I want to
elephant
see
fucking
Go-Kart Rage. What is
when you
this?
think of go-karts, what do you picture? Kids in go-karts having fun? Or greasy, grizzly men competing in a blood sport for the
Oh
sake
my
of glory and
God.
fame and a place in the history books?
You haven't
If you
kidding me.
picture go-karting as some weenie hut junior sport only enjoyed by children and young adults for some fun, then you're a disgusting, pathetic vermin who doesn't understand real high-octane nuts-to-butts motorsports.
Well, how
In the
bad
world
is this
of
gonna
racing,
be?
go-karting is the most extreme. A sport only fit for the most high-caliber athletes chosen by the Olympian gods. And yesterday, during one of the go-karting championships, madness erupted. Chaos engulfed the championship circuit as two drivers really got into a heated battle with countless deaths. They're still trying to get an accurate body count for the amount of corpses they piled up in this feud, which what you would expect with stakes as high as the go-karting championship.
God.
I'll just go ahead and play the clip for you because it is truly unbelievable stuff here.
What's he doing? What is Luca Corberry playing at?
What?
Oh, Luca Corberry, what on earth is he doing? I'm sorry, that is absolutely unacceptable. As Kramus makes the move on fast lammers, Luca Corberry makes himself public enemy number 1.
So Slender Man over there that tossed that front bumper in the go-kart track is Luca Corberry, a massive douchebag and insufferable asshole who got very upset at this championship race yesterday because he fucking sucks as a driver who's been stuck in the go-karting league for like a decade now with dreams of making it as an F1 driver, which he is absolutely fucking burned with this right here. And he gets upset because he got into an accident that was probably his own fault, and he's blaming one driver in particular out there, so he throws the bumper hoping to cause an accident and hurt the kid. Luckily, Luca is bad at everything he does, so he wasn't even able to succeed with that plan, couldn't even sabotage the kart, and in fact, the kid just hits the bumper right back at Luca and hits him in the foot. Hopefully it left a little bruise or something as a constant reminder of his ineptitude. It's just really pathetic stuff. Luckily, no one was hurt with this little stunt here, but Luca wasn't done. This isn't where his road rage stops.
not.
His insecurities are very deep.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Who the hell
What a
friggin'
real tough
starts
guy
a
charging
huge
him when he had
fight?
no idea he was there. Fucking Luca lurking in the
Who the hell
shadows,
starts a
going for, like, some
fight
kind of
over a
stealth Ninja
go-kart
Turtles
race?
attack here. Now it's important to note Luca
Oh,
is
of
not a
course.
child. Luca is 23 years old, and the person that he's having this fight with
Of course,
is
there's
Paolo
nothing.
Ippolito. I'm not sure how old he is.
They
Some
could
people are
literally
claiming he's
start
16 years
a
old,
fight
whereas
over the
I've seen
stupidest
things
thing
claim
in
that
the
he is
world. It wouldn't
24.
matter
So
how
his
stupid
age is as
it is.
mysterious as how the pyramids were built, but what is clear here is that Luca is about a foot taller than him. It looks like if I got into a fight with my father, and yet Luca is such a pussy that he still couldn't just square up man to man and settle the beef that way. He had to charge from out of nowhere with a fucking wrestling takedown on someone that had no idea they were there. He's just such a fucking coward. So Paolo is twice the man that Luca is, and it doesn't stop there. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree
God.
in the Luca Corberry household. His father gets in on the action.
Oh my god. Holy frig.
The older man in the coat that comes storming in is Luca Corberry's father, who again goes for a cheap shot on Paolo. It's so fucking pathetic. I know that it's not the Middle Ages anymore and honor doesn't mean anything, but if you're throwing a sucker punch or attacking someone that doesn't even know you're there, you're a giant coward and a huge fucking pussy, and I have no respect for people like that. So basically the Corberry family here in a nutshell. And now I can't show the rest of the video here because it does go on, but Corberry's father throws punches at Paolo, and you have to be a real fucking idiot to throw punches at someone wearing a goddamn helmet. So he definitely probably broke a few fingers there. If he gets it.
Oh my god.
I'm setting up my Mario Kart. I'm in the shop right now, making some adjustments and tunings. You wouldn't get it. It's car stuff, carburetors and shit. Oh yeah, but I have to connect the cart to the Nintendo service so they can get my social security and all my info. Oh baby. Oh, I'm in the heart of it now. Oh, this is fucking nuts. We've really entered the future now. I look like a kaiju in an old movie. About to eat this
That's
guy.
so funny. That
I'm the greasiest fucking monster you've ever seen, Luigi.
like it's an actual game in it. Like
Let's see if it works.
that Mario Kart where it freaking goes in the living room and
A
stuff.
little rocky on Kirby. Let's check in here. Find like body parts in here or something. Honk. Yeah! This is nuts! What's up, Kata? Yeah, here, Kata, get it. Here, get in the picture. No, don't be afraid. Just for for the license.
Mm.
Get it. That's fine. Yeah,
Mm.
that looks good. Looks like a picture of Sasquatch. Let's race, Kata. Let's race, Kata. I'm coming. Stop it. God damn it, Wackatoo.
God.
I don't need gates right now. I'm going off-roading. Free flow. Let's go, Kata. Yeah. Don't be afraid. It's simply a race. This is about the coolest goddamn toy I've ever owned. Oh, it's a little laggy. No! A new monster has entered. Touch her, no! She's fearless. What if I take him down the stairs? This could be an interesting trick if I pull it off. But I also don't want to break the car because it's like $100 right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll save the Evil Knievel stunts for another day. You want to race? Is that what it is? You gonna race? Ah! Ah! You're too slow, Tetra. I'm already out. You'll never catch me. Oh, there's my feet. Hey. I wish I could hit like a ramp right now.
Oh my god. It's so funny. So,
Oh, yeah. There's something that you trust, Luigi. You just really load that bad boy up. Kata, look at all these treats. Come here, get a treat. Kata, get a treat. It's like an Amazon Prime delivery of dog treats. God, why is the connection eating dick? Oh. The monolith. Come on, Tetra.
the dog still won't
It's
go
like this
near it.
giant, Moby, huge penis is amplifying the signal down here. God damn it. Come here, Kata, get a treat. Get a treat.
Oh yeah.
I gotcha.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, just showing camera shots of it.
When you think of go-kart,
Slow person.
What's up, YouTube? We are live streaming right now, and we're about to revisit some old friends of mine from late 2018, 19 maybe, that have moved on to a different hustle that is currently going very well for them. I'm, of course, talking about Luxury Dark, formerly known as Luxury Pranks. I made a few videos on these guys with a heaping tablespoon of criticism because they were essentially scripting, creating these child predator stings.
Yeah, they're definitely not real.
I don't that doesn't sit very well with me. So I criticized and made a video, turned into a thing, ended up interviewing this guy Parker. Anyways, it ended up getting demonetized by YouTube finally. After years of making tons of money off exploiting this idea of like child predator stings and all these 13-year-old idiots thinking it was real, they got stiffed. But they are back, and their fat are out, and they are crushing it. It's Life of Luxury. It was initially his second channel where they were doing like
Oh my
vlogs and $100 fidget spinner reviews. Turned into this black and white with red arrow horror simulations, and is just going ballistic right now. 8 million views,
Oh my
20 million
God.
views, 10 million views, 18 million views,
Jeez.
5.2 million views a month ago.
Yeah, how the hell is a prank
I want to take a
channel
look at these
like
just to
that?
see how they're doing, see how far they've come, and see if what they're producing warrants this insane amount of views. But first I want to take a look at the best method for acquiring absurdly comfortable men's clothing. So let's talk about today's video sponsor, Mack Weldon, using this higher quality camera.
Oh,
Mack Weldon is the premier brand for comfortable men's essentials for every occasion. Now as the winter chill starts to
that
thaw,
would
it's
have
a
been
perfect
dull.
time to start shopping their spring essentials. Their stealth boxer briefs are like a second skin that uses body mapping technology to deliver unprecedented comfort and support. Chub Rub got you down? Not anymore. You pair them with the Ace line of sweatpants and you just created the most comfortable and functional fit your groin has ever pressed up against. So whether I'm toting my boy around the neighborhood or doing hill sprints, I'm well equipped. They employ a wide range of custom fabrics and technologies that delivers a unique quality that becomes obvious the second you try them on. I'm not kidding. The first time you put them on, you'll notice it immediately. And not only are they versatile, but the shopping experience is intuitive and easy, making it fun to find your new favorite lounge or workout fit. They even offer a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue that gets you 20% off every order and free shipping for a year if you spend $200 or more. They believe in their products so much that if you don't like your first pair of underwear, which is unlikely, they'll refund your money and you get to keep the pair of underwear, no questions asked. So if you're a guy or you know a guy that wants to get into his most comfortable fit of all time, head over to MackWeldon.com/LeonLush. Fill up your cart with something nice and use code LeonLush at checkout for 20% off your order. You won't regret it, and your body will thank you. I appreciate you. Her son can't stop growing at night. What is that? What is that on the bed? 18 million views. Let's take a peek.
Dude, if this woman's having problems with her son, they should be going to therapy.
yeah.
What? Okay. All right. First impression, dude, they stepped it up a bit. I mean, it felt like a decent amount of effort was put into that costume, and
Yeah.
then I'm actually kind
Really
of my interest is piqued.
She says he's been pulling out his hair and won't let her see his face. She says this video for proof.
Honey, I brought you your dinner. Do you want it, sweetie?
Ah! Dude, it's kind of sketchy though. Like,
Yeah.
So what do you think's going on with this lady's son? I really don't understand the problem.
Okay, so from what?
That's Chester, by the way. Always wears sunglasses. Totally the class clown of the group.
She said in the email, her son's been growing super fast for some reason and acting really creepy towards her.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense. How do we know he's not just hitting a growth spurt or something?
I don't think this lady would contact us if he was just having a growth spurt.
Did you see the footage, Chester? Okay. Did you see the dog food that he denied? He's like 19 feet tall, Chester.
Something seems really wrong here, dude. The windows are all dark. Dude, I don't know if I want to meet these people. This could just be like a waste of time.
Well, at the very least, let's just go in and meet Candace and try to talk to her son, okay?
Bro, this is like Attaway general level acting right here. This is like, there's like,
Yeah.
cast an entire show in a hospital with TikTok stars right here. Luxury, Life of Luxury, like, right about here.
Hi, Candace, right? Hi, you emailed us about your son?
I love the two camera angles, and I love that both camera angles have the other person's camera in them. That's so clutch. This is why people that actually go to film school hate YouTube, but it's also why people that go to film school are pretentious, because you can make some dog shit like this and get 18 million views, or you could spend fucking 3.5 years creating an incredible short film and get like 35 views.
When did all this start happening with him?
After Michael passed,
Who's Michael?
Tommy ran into the woods. He was gone for about 3 days. I almost called the police.
Hold on. I think they really Mind boom sound effects in this. If I, you know what? Fuck this. We're gonna do this. That look needed a zoom and a Vine boom sound effect. I'm not sure if I can zoom it. I'm gonna try to do a manual edit right now.
After Michael passed,
Michael was your husband. Here it goes. I was close. I was close.
it's just those bones. They don't feed into his skin anymore.
She talking about Ricky Berwick?
Yeah.
She invited me here to talk to you to make sure you're okay.
Oh my god.
Are you feeling alright? Your mom's been worried about the way you've been acting. I'm just gonna add my boobs throughout. Do you think you could turn around so we can talk face to face?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta talk to you. Did it look like he was a little malnourished?
Yeah.
Something seemed off about him. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what it
It
was,
actually ain't bad.
but I feel like
They stepped up the production.
I
Yeah.
just feel like he doesn't want us in this house. Bro, I don't feel safe sleeping here. Yeah, neither does Candace. And that's her own son. That's why we're here. Dude, let's just go to sleep, okay? We'll watch it for this in the morning.
Yeah. Really.
Are they going butt to nut right now in the bed? You boy, like... I like that. Hold on. Hold on, dude. Stop. No.
Oh my god.
Is he growling again?
Yeah.
He's not on
Yeah.
fucking stilts right now. Wow. This is amazing.
Oh my god.
Stilts!
What?
Oh my god, what was that? One more time with the special effects. Look at her fucking face. Oh, he's leeching her. This is taking me by storm right now. All of
Oh,
my
yeah.
senses overwhelmed. My penis fat. Okay? I love it. Alright? You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You want to do some bullshit skits
Nightmare
on the internet about
fuel.
some scary stuff and you find success, more power to you.
Oh,
As long as
yeah.
you're out of like the child predator exploitation game. Okay, let's get you up. He's in his emo phase.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You know Tommy's listening to the Black Parade on repeat right now. When I was a young boy, my father died and my limbs kept growing. And now I pull out my hair. I am 10 feet and disgusting. I eat dog food and I suck the blood of my mother.
Yeah.
Let the man enjoy his music. It's very simple. You don't fuck with an emo when he's going through an emo phase. Bad things happen. You want to listen to the Black Parade? Jam out a little bit in his room, eat some cat food, grow a couple of inches. Don't fuck with it. Take the camera out of the room, let the man go through his phase.
He's going into my room.
Oh my god, what's he doing to you?
My son.
Is that why you can't walk? That's your spine.
I don't know what's going on.
Candace, look what he did to you. This isn't normal. We need to call the police.
No.
Candace, yes, call the police. He injected his 27-inch tongue into you. Put ink into your spine so you can't walk. This is not normal, Candace. Call the police.
Oh yeah, so like a probably like it puts 911 in a microwave.
Aggressive. I understand that, but right now we need to worry about you two. If there's not a Chester, excuse me, if there's not a Parker and Candace
Oh yeah.
intimate love scene, is it really worth 21 minutes? Wait for it. I'm gonna try to time it. Oh fuck, not Tommy. Damn it. I can't do, I don't know how to do the zoom though. Shit. Ah! She was just like, sup, y'all? Hey, y'all, what's happening? It's Tommy up in here. Getting a little tall tonight. Just wanted to see what's going on in Mama's room.
Oh my god.
No! Through the window. Is this your shirt?
Where'd she go?
Sorry.
I think
I got carried away with the fine boobs. We drove home and contacted Candace's sister on Facebook. Told her Tommy took his mom and we couldn't find them. Did they leave it open-ended or is there some closure to this? She told...
Thank you guys for watching this episode. Let's try to smash 100,000 likes for the next episode to be released. And thank you guys for 3.2 million subscribers. Let's try to smash 3.5 million subs next. The video's over now, so you don't need to keep watching. But here's some footage where we buy a house off the dark web from our other channel.
They were dead? They were ghosts? What is this, the Sixth Sense? They put the Sixth Sense twist in the end. That's what they did. Appreciate you guys for watching with me there. That was exciting for me. That was fun. That was actually, I was impressed.
That was actually pretty good. Friggin' Leon Lush hasn't made a video in a long time. Quite a long time, actually. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end off the stream now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at DangeloJohn1. TikTok at DangeloPitcher420. And this is DangeloPitcher, and I am peace in out.